Hey Gemini, welcome to your December monthly reading. This is Alchemist Tarot and we serve tarot straight up. So pulling a card for overall energies, action advice, and then possible outcomes and possible obstacles that you might come ahead. And then a card for each week. I am sorry that this is a little late. I'm filming on the 2nd. I've been trying to get my website kind of fixed up. So for the extended part of this reading, I'm going to be talking about money and love. It's only available for members only, which there is a monthly subscription that you can purchase and have access to all this exclusive content. So the reason why it's taken a little bit is because doing websites and, creating membership pages is not my strength. So it's taken me a little bit longer. I digress. Let's go ahead and get in the reading and see what's going on. Just gonna pull some cards out here. Okay. There's a couple that did not fly out right. So let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Gemini out of the gate. So you guys got Queen of Cups in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Now, first and foremost, the Queen of Cups in reverse, this can be very, overly sensitive or even hypersensitive to things, whether it's people, places, or things that are just getting you kind of off kilter. But this can be overly emotional. This can be lashing out. This can be, taking a lot of things personal when it's not necessarily directed at you. But this is even overthinking something to the point where you get really overly emotional about it, and that's not the case or the scenario, but in your head you're like, this is what this person's thinking, or this is what they've said, and you don't know for sure. It's all assumption. So there is a lot going on. You're triggered a little bit more this month. It could maybe because you have holidays or there's family and friend events or whatever the case is. But what I will tell you, be careful to lash out on innocent bystanders, okay, Gemini? I mean, if you're going through something personal and you feel like you're going to be triggered if you're around maybe a certain person or a certain situation, maybe just don't go. I don't know. The Moon card in reverse does tell me that I think that you've ignored your inner voice, that little nagging voice that's inside of you that's like said, hey, you need to go left, not right, or don't trust this person, or whatever the case is. If you ignored those signs, I think you're regretting that now because you're starting to see their true colors. This could be that I don't want to say made a bad decision, because I always feel like there's a lesson in a decision, but you made a decision that you're facing the repercussions now. Maybe you trusted the wrong person. Maybe you said something to someone and it's now widespread and you have to kind of do, crisis management, stop the bleeding. But this is, again, take it for a lesson. If that is something that you are going through, please, just always follow your intuition and your gut. That is a true sign and test that, the universe is telling you what you need to kind of do, okay? So, actions, advice this month. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The finances could be kind of out of whack, or you have been frivolous with money. Maybe you've overspent and now you're having some buyer's remorse and it's like, no, there's no way. You're kind of overreacting and emotionally getting really frustrated. But here's the thing. Yes, there's nothing wrong with material things and they're great, but they are short-lived. So, things can be taken. So if you're trying to fulfill a void with material things, or you're overspending because you feel lonely or you're sad, or you need to be careful about that, because those things are very short-lived and you're not getting to the root of the issue. So this could be that your finances and money are a little out of whack and it's starting to take a toll on you emotionally. So this month is definitely about taking some time out. This is the Eight of Pentacles. You need to take that kind of student mentality and learn how to be better with money. Learn how to really focus on, how to manage your finances better, how to invest more. What are ways to cut down debt or to pay down off debt, whatever the case is. Take this opportunity and be humble and learn more than it's almost like listening more than you speak kind of mentality. Try to absorb and learn as much as you can so you can be better off in the future around finances, okay? But I do feel, I'm saying finances because not only is this money reading, but also Pentacles really represents abundance of material things in your life, okay? So obstacles that you might face this month. You got the Alchemist or the Magician card in reverse. There's no quick fix out of this, Gemini. You got to do the work. That's number one. But I'm going to tell you, be very, very, very careful what you wish for, okay? The Alchemist in the reverse is usually meaning that you're out of alignment and you're not able to actually manifest. But, you know, law of attraction, you can manifest at any point in you know, low vibration, high vibration. So you have to be really careful because what you think, say, and believe can actually come to fruition. And if you are in a very low vibrational, pissed off, sad, coming from lack, that you're angry, you're being overly emotional on things, irrational, you might only bring more of that in. So be very, very careful. This is all about mindset. So shift the mentality, keep it more positive, work on the things you can. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stay out of your flipping head and actually work through and prioritize some of the things that are going on in your life, okay? Possible outcome. You know, I think the biggest thing for you this month is the Two of Swords is about taking the blindfold off. This is self-entrapment, mental entrapment. You are, self-loathing is not going to work, Gemini. I got to tell you. So if you are in that victim mode, you need to get out of it ASAP. Take the blindfold off, see what the situation is, and work through it step by step. You don't have to boil the ocean in a day, okay? Prioritize the situation and break it apart in smaller pieces and execute, okay? So, card for each week. And like I said, I apologize that this is late. So, got the Sun card. So this actually might be, this week you might be kind of feeling like nothing is wrong and, you know, you're in, you know, I'm fine. And maybe just because the walls haven't started crashing down. And I'm not saying that I want that to happen to you, Gemini, but I feel like you are very overly confident this first week. Maybe you're just, the things that are boiling underneath the surface haven't come up yet. So you might be feeling okay this week, but I'm telling you, there's something that you have to really focus on and work on. Second week might be the week because you got Temperance in reverse. This is about mental health, you know, physical health, well-being, and it could be that, you know, the balance is off. Like maybe you're not sleeping very well, you're not eating and drinking very healthy, or you're overindulging, or you're not eating or drinking enough, drinking water. But you're definitely off balance. And for an air sign, you know, we definitely like our independence. I'm saying we because I am an Aquarius sun. But Gemini, you do need to have, you like being around people, but you also need to have your space. So if this is maybe a week, the second week is maybe kind of like to yourself time to work through some of these things that you need to focus on. Third week might be a little bit easier. You have Page of Cups here. So this is about, you know, they keep saying TLC, tender loving care, like really focus on some things on you, you know, quiet time, and they really are driving home mental health. So whether that is, you know, meditating, exercising, reading, cooking, whatever helps you kind of stay centered and recharged, do that. Because that third week, I do feel like if you're going to put emotion or energy into something, do it. Put that towards something that you really love to do and that makes you feel good inside, okay? Fourth week, I think whether you've been working on self or not, and hopefully you have through this entire month, but the Nine of Swords came out in reverse. This is a really good card to have in reverse. Nines are completions. They're getting to that final ending. Nine of Swords is typically in the upright a situation where you are thinking of all the things you could have said, should have did, shouldn't have done, could have approached this differently. There's probably like 1,000 different scenarios under the sun, but you're not beating, in the reverse, you're not really beating yourself up anymore. You're saying, look, I'm human. If it was me who made the mistake, I'm going to take it as a lesson. I'm not going to do that to that other person, or, you know, fly off the cuff and, you know, point the finger or make someone feel like it's their fault when I'm just as accountable. Maybe there are things that you're just like, you know what, I did what I don't regret what I said. I don't regret how I approached the situation, and I'm okay letting this person go out of my life, or whatever the case is. But I do feel like you're easing up on yourself mentally a little bit, Gemini, which is good. Because like I said, if you get stuck in your head and you're too hard on yourself, it's almost like you can't pick yourself out of that energy, okay? Gemini, again, if you are interested in purchasing the extended, all the information's on my website. The extended will be there for Money and Love for December. Also, please subscribe so you can be first to know about all the other videos that come up. And then also make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Same handle, Alchemist Tarot, so you can see lives there, other card pulls, information, things that are going on. Thank you so much, Gemini. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, okay? Bye.